Welcome back to Let's Play Ninja Gaiden. We're about to head up into the place that was locked before, but you didn't know it was locked because I was smart enough to get the key before I got to the locked door. Here's some more white ninjas. Yes, the open world, as I mentioned in the last video. Not really. I'm gonna use another elixir. I hate to do that. I've gotten so bad at this game. Would you believe I actually contemplated kicking this off on hard until I remember the last time I played it on hard? I don't remember much. I mean, I do remember much of this game because it's that kind of game that you don't forget once you put yourself through it. But it's been long enough that I've kind of forgotten how to play it efficiently. Still, I completely lost my train of thought. Key of courage. Yeah, there are some things you never forget. Like the freaking ghost fish on hard difficult. I never want to do that again. I never want to do that again. So I'm playing this on normal. There's also a very hard. That's one thing I don't like about Ninja Gaiden Black. Supposedly they added an easy mode to that. Normal's supposed to be the way you play this game, or hard. Like, if you can't deal with this, just deal with it. This is one of the games that taught me to like hard games. Between this and F-Zero GX, and I can't remember what the other game was. There were a couple that made me realize that, hey, hard games are fun. When they're good enough that you want to keep playing even after you failed 100 times, then hard games can be much more enjoyable than easy games, in my opinion. I'm not going to be able to talk about that open world thing, am I? Because this is our first boss. You'll notice that I have Japanese speech and subtitles, just like in Otagi. I can't stand the English voices. I really can't. Well, maybe they're not that bad, but I think Japanese... I mean, he's a freaking ninja! Come on! Here's our friend Murai. Most people who give up on this game because it's too hard, give up during this boss fight. You'll see why soon enough. I don't know if I can remember how to play this, but this is basically... This boss is the game teaching you everything that you need to know. I'm pretty sure that... Yes, there it is. If you can't beat this boss, you don't have a chance in the rest of the game anyway. It basically teaches you everything. If you've been surviving like I have been standing around blocking, this guy's gonna teach you don't stand around and block, because enemies have guard blocks. If you've been the kind of person who just runs in and slashes everything, this guy's gonna teach you not to do that either. He is very... See, I tried to block his attack, and that did more damage to me because I blocked. You have to be very sneaky to beat this guy, and I honestly can't remember exactly how you're supposed to do it. There's like combinations of things, like move fast. Don't try to prolong a combo for too long. Oh man, I'm doing a lot of damage to him though. This fight is much harder on hard. I think that's what I'm remembering. But seriously, some people can't beat this guy. They give up here because they cannot get past this guy. They can't figure out that you have to be fast and then jump away and not get caught. He almost grappled me there. I'm not gonna take any chances. Do things like don't run straight into him. You can't stand around and block. Wall-based combos are your best friends in this fight if you can't get past them. Like, things like this usually hit him because he can attack you while you're that far up. And then... Oh, nope! Yeah. Oop, up. Yeah. I wish I had the Flying Swallow. You'll see what that is when I unlock it in level 3. Most useful attack in the game. Ah, oop, up. I'm gonna use another one of these. Whew. Come on, Murai. Come here. Come here. Nope. See? He's just teaching you that, hey, I saw that coming. You can't just be predictable like that. That's not gonna get you anything. You didn't see that coming, did you, bitch? Yeah, that was not hard. See, but see, some people can't beat this guy. Literally cannot. They can sit here for half an hour and not get past him. Good fight, sir. Yeah, he's not even a bad guy. They're friends.
そうか、龍拳をな。すなわち兄者はまだ山ごもりというわけだ。
ああ、龍拳を俺に託して山にこもったきり1年が経つ。
The story of this does tie into the first Ninja Gaiden games on the NES if you're interested in that.
やがてわかるだろう。さすがにジョーの息子よ。お前の腕もそう捨てたもんじゃないさ。片やついなす暗黒剣黒龍丸は里に置き去りということか。
黒龍丸は龍の一族に伝わるもその魔力の家に封印された刀。
Yes, they will protect the evil sword.
無論、しかしそれは宝の持ち腐れというものだ。魔力こそが刀の進化よ。いや、差し出がましいな。俺は竜の一族ではない。
Okay, I prefer her English voice, I think. Not that I can remember what it sounds like, but the Japanese, I mean, I'm not gonna be, well, you know. Oh no, the village is on fire! Chapter 1 cleared. I murdered 72 dudes and or bats throughout those 17 minutes. That's the kind of game this is. Greater Ninja. Oh yeah, it gives you a rank at the end of every level. People who played for the first time aren't gonna get anything but, like, I can't remember what it says, Ninja Dog or something, I think is the lowest one. Maybe that was the difficulty name. I can't remember. The village is burning! Who knows? Murai! What do I do about the village that is burning? I shall teach you one thing before you go. It is especially important now that evildoers are in our midst. Yes, ultimate techniques. Yeah, I've already explained these, man. I'm just skimming to see if I actually got it right. Yes. Charge to absorb essence. And if you absorb more than one essence or one of a different color, you get a better attack, which you can't even see here because there's nothing to hit. Nope, that's it. Okay. I didn't forget anything back here, did I? Can I kill this little tree? No? Okay. This is where the game really begins, after the fight with, or during the fight with Murai, I should say. That's like the game asking you, hey, are you really ready for this? Hey, yeah, walk faster. Oh man, I can't believe I'm doing this again. This game is so nasty. Actually, that fight with Murai, Mr. Nunchaku, the very first time I played this, a friend of mine was the one who bought the game, and he brought it to my... I didn't need to do that. Controls are a bit tricky to get the hang of. He's very... Ryu is very prone to moving fast and changing directions suddenly, and you kind of don't really feel like you're in control of it at first, but you very quickly come to realize that it's a good thing. You need to be able to do the things that he pretty much automatically does in order to survive this game. So like smaller maneuvers like, oh, I need to not step on the trapdoor. Kind of hard to get the hang of. You can sort of skip those little cutscenes when he opens the door and such by just mashing a button and watch him phase through instead of have to go through and then close it behind him. Who wants to watch that? Yeah, as I was saying, first time I played this was when a friend's friend bought the game, brought it to my friend's place, and I was at said friend's place at the time. And the person who bought the game, as far as I can remember, I may be wrong about this. I think I'm just supposed to go back down here, aren't I? Yes, I am. There's a thing. I think it's down here. I didn't talk about the open world thing yet either. But this is one of the things, the game makes you backtrack a lot through places you've already been, and eventually there's going to be a hub. It is very linear with just stages. Chapters that are numbered and places you unlock. But it forces you to backtrack a lot, and now I'm pretty much back at the start of the game, but this door is open now, it wasn't before. So it kind of has an open world feel. It gives a very I don't know, what did I call it? A distinct sense of place or something like that. That was poetic and descriptive. So it kind of feels like an open world, although it's a linear game. Here's a secret. Jump back in the elevator, you find an elixir. Just the one, but those are so useful. Yes, my friend's friend who bought the game. Just let me look at this. He, as far as I can remember... Oop, can I get up there? Or what? Hey, I want that chest. Can I not get the chest? Am I supposed to go there? I think I'm just supposed to go there. Yeah, he couldn't beat the fight with Murai, as far as I can remember. I had to beat it. Oh, duh, wall running. I'm a ninja, I keep forgetting. It's not just any game. I'm a ninja! Those things... Hey, I didn't mention! I was too busy talking! I got this! The first Ninpo. There's a bunch of them. A couple of them, I should say. They're basically magic. And the little fire beneath my health bar shows that... Actually, I don't even have it equipped. There we go. It shows that I have one use, and you need to use those red potions or pick up red orbs. Oop. To get more uses out of them. Back to my story. As far as I can remember, my friend's friend who owned the game could not beat Murai, and I think we sat there for probably a good half hour, maybe even longer, maybe shorter. It was, again, probably around 7-8 years ago at this point. He got the game when it was new, so that would have been 8 years. As far as I can remember, you can... Ah, I missed it. You can jump over that instead of having to swim through this pool, which is faster and significantly cooler. So yeah, I had to beat the first boss for him in his own game. And that was kind of the telltale sign that, hey, I think this game might be for me, and hey, I don't think this game is for you. And games like that are always the most fun to play, aren't they? See, these guys are blocking. They seem to not take any damage from my heavy attacks. You can see the sparks and the clangy sound instead of the nice slashy sound. Oh, hello! Here we have those guys, these mage-type dudes. You want to get rid of them before they... I can't remember what they do. They cast fireballs. I think they might summon other enemies if you don't kill them fast enough or something like that. Whew, okay. Where was I? Oh, God, more of you guys. Gotcha, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. I think you can climb up here. Climb faster. Climbing is automatic. You can't actually climb ladders in this game. Oh, my first map. Cute. But, you know, each ladder is like entering a door. It's a cutscene of its own. I think there's secrets abound. I remember so many... Yes, this game has underwater swimming, which is always fun. There's a chest over here. Can I get to that? Nope, don't press A while in the water. Hey, go up. I can't remember how to get that. Let's take a second to stare at it. There's obviously a chest down there. But how... Ooh, I remember something! I remember something! This is, as far as I remember, only stated in the manual and nowhere in the game. Or maybe not even in the manual, I can't remember. Pay attention to this, guys. This nice blue suit. If you walk onto water and tap A like a freaking idiot as soon as you hit the surface, you can run on it. And I don't think the game ever tells you that. You just have to either figure it out or... I don't know. I can't remember. Like I said, I can't remember if it's even in the manual. I remember reading it online the first time and I was like, what? It's a shame because you pretty much never get to use it. You get to use it like a couple of times. I think I might want to invert the swimming controls. Okay, there's nothing else here, just the one thing. Those things, the life of the gods. You saw I grabbed a 1,000 gods thing before and that increased my life. It's a piece of that. It's a piece of heart, basically. You grab a bunch. And you get more health if you use 9 of them, I think it is. I didn't miss anything else, did I? I don't think I did. Alright. Man, I love this game so much. Everything about it. The way it looks, the way it feels, the way it sounds. The soundtrack is quite fantastic. There's a crack that requires a heavy blunt object. Remember that. Ah, more of you guys. And the combat, the combo system, the way the enemies work, like this guy, these guys who... I suspect if I block these guys for too long, they're gonna break through my guard. Because these guys are also very good at blocking. Which I think you're supposed to be able to tell because they have armor. That's kind of your visual cue that, hey, these guys are pretty hard to take down. That was cool. Downside, or maybe a side effect of the combo system being so damn crazy and somewhat contextual, is that sometimes you end up doing really cool things and you don't really know how you did them. But I consider that to be a good thing rather than a bad thing. I do have fairly good control of what I'm doing, thanks to having played this before and remembering a lot about it's muscle memory, you know, the light, heavy thing. Dude has died. Here's a head. Here's a circle. Remember that too. That's not just, ooh, an ancient circle. That's a thing. Head goes here. And ooh, you get a little blue thing. There's quite a few of those, you know, kind of Resident Evil style still images, text, you inserted X into Y and then something happens. This guy holds a pretty, I mean, tough luck to die while holding a health potion. I'd call the game out on that. There's a bit of BS there. Let's see, we're supposed to go up somewhere. Here's one of the things you would forget after not having played. Ah, here it is. After not having played a game for 7 years. Whoop. Anything up here? Why, yes. No, there is not. Okay. There's a dead dude. What were his last thoughts as he slipped off into the darkness? Probably, goddamn, there's a potion right there. Why couldn't I grab that? Jesus Christ. Hey, I want the potion. And this is Muramasa. Friendly neighborhood shopkeeper. Legendary blacksmith who was said to have traveled the world erecting statues of himself. Selfish bastard. There are folktales of people who have approached the statue and walked away with various items and weapons. What? So basically it's the shop. You can upgrade your stuff, you can ask for hints. It's been assured you good materials, yes, because it's the first level. You'll get materials later, Muramasa. Yeah, you unlock the option to upgrade that thing on level 3, which is the next one. This is level 2. And some stuff, we'll get into that later. I don't need anything right now. In fact, before I go out this door, I'm gonna say, next time on Let's Play Ninja Gaiden.